Okay, welcome to Corry Area High School for today's track and field meet between the Corry Beavers and Lady Beavers, and they are entertaining the Lady Bulldogs and the Bulldogs of Meadville today. Brad Swanson, John Yatsko, and Derek Yatsko here bringing you all the action on the Corry Journal live stream. John, overcast day, but the competitors are probably thinking this is a perfect day.
Yeah, it's not too hot out. The sun's not blazing down. Nice little breeze. There was just a severe thunderstorm watch posted about 2 minutes before we started, so they must be better weathermen than me, because I really didn't think today would get in, but it looks like maybe we're just going to scrape by and get this one in before it starts to rain.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's usually hour and a half, 2 hours maybe max for the meet, depending on how many competitors. But we do have a lineup here of events.
Yeah, so they got started a little bit early. I'm not sure if that is because of the rain. They got the 4x800 meter relay going. We're going to have the high jump, and we'll be going from there. Are we still? Yes, we're still on the 4x800 meter relay. This is boys and girls combined.
And we are out in the elements, if you can't tell. We're right in the wind, and we look like I saw earlier 15 to 20 mile an hour winds pretty much all day.
See Paxton Zins out there running now. I think he might be on his second now. We kind of lost track because they got started a little bit early while we were still trying to get set up. So kind of lost track of where we're at in this race exactly. I was trying to see, does Meadville have anybody out there?
I think Meadville has the lead runner, and they're about a quarter of a track ahead of Paxton.
Paxton just on the back stretch now, going across the 50-yard line. Trying to tell who this is from Corry also. But not having much luck.
Paxton's coming down the back stretch here. He's got a super stride, just stretching it out a little bit. Now he's picking it up quite a bit quicker than the last time he came around.
And he finishes.
Pretty good crowd here today for today's meet, and behind us we have all the field events. Look like they're getting set up for maybe the discus over there. Always seems to be something going on at Corry Area High School,
Yeah, there's
especially
a lot
in
of
the
cars over
spring
there
here.
tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if they have anything going on indoors right now in the gym. I know that we have a middle school, I believe, A and B volleyball teams that are competing. We also, now is the time of year where we're going to get all kinds of different baseball stuff. I was talking to a gentleman the other day that was telling me about club ball. There's some club baseball for boys. We also have travel baseball, travel softball, and we do have some Little League baseball. I believe we're down to one team in the boys major.
Oh, really? We were just talking about that. I was just talking about that with Tyler the other day. He was asking because he was interested in getting involved again. I said, I think last year we were up to 3, weren't we? In majors?
Yes. Yeah, someone was telling me they thought that we dropped down to 1, but don't quote me on that one. That was hearsay.
I see that they were still finalizing some of the teams. I haven't thrown my hat in to do umpiring yet, so I don't know exactly, but we'll see how I feel.
Right.
Also, how it goes with this schedule, I guess, too. Because last year we did only a few. I think we did a couple baseball games and a couple softball games.
Mm-hmm.
We got a full slate this year. I was surprised again that they were getting the baseball game in. I did not get a cancellation over there at Columbus Field against Warren. That game was the rescheduled game from last week.
I came through it a little after 3 by the school, and I didn't see anyone down there, though. I saw Larry's truck, but I didn't see any buses or anybody there. Usually on the day of a game, I think the team's out there by around 2:30 or so.
Maybe they were stretching it out a little bit today.
Right. I was in Harbor Creek earlier this morning, and it was at one point in time I thought I might get sunburn on my arms. It was nice and warm, 73 degrees.
Yeah, it's cooling off here quickly, and the wind is not helping matters.
No, it doesn't. The skies don't look too bad right now, though. But that could change in a hurry.
Yeah, I think we're going to make it with the rain.
Final call, girls 100-meter hurdles and boys 110-meter hurdles. Also, hurdle crew, be ready to transition from the girls' hurdles to the boys' hurdles. We're going to do second call for the girls and boys 100-meter dash. Second call, girls and boys 100-meter dash. First call, girls and boys 1,600-meter run.
So I'm not sure if you can hear that over the loudspeaker or not. They're getting the first calls here for some of the hurdle events and then the 100-meter dash. So we're going to get some action here right in front of us shortly. The girls finally have finished up the 4x8 there.
We have just a bunch of really talented athletes on both boys and girls squads, and track and field at Corry has really came up in numbers over the last few years. If I'm not mistaken, I believe like last year there was in the 90s between the girls and boys teams.
They're setting up the starting blocks now for the hurdles. Yeah, you sent me the roster, and I was going to print it out, and I started to look at it, and there was no like format it for printing thing. So I was like, and then I looked, and I'm like, I'm not printing all this out. There's like 1 million people on here, and I still don't know who any of them are.
Right? It looked like a scroll by the time you got it all printed out.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it a little more difficult for track here for some of the ones we don't know because they don't wear numbers like other sports. That makes it easy for us to just look on a roster and know who they are.
Right.
The wind
Yeah,
is
that
really
wind is
something.
really picking up.
Trying to do something about it, but there's pretty much nowhere to go.
No. Nope. And these microphones are very sensitive, and they pick things up real easy.
They're getting the hurdles all lined up now, making sure they're on the right marks. They do change them for the boys and girls and different height adjustments too.
Yeah, we have a defending state champion hurdler and Blake Cook. It'll be interesting to watch him. I've seen clips of him running the hurdles, but I have not yet seen him live do it. So it'll be a treat for us today.
Looks like we're all set, or just about all set. They're making some final adjustments there. Ladies getting their blocks set up.
Next event on the track is going to be the girls 100-meter hurdles.
Girls 100-meter hurdles. Next up. Gonna get the track cleared off here. Getting their final instructions there from the official down there in the orange shirt.
See Coach Ryan Brundage Muncie down there. They haven't started yet, but they're lined up down there. Coach Corry just stopped up here. He's been on the coaching staff for a good many years. Actually, when Coach Corry first came here to Corry, he was the javelin coach, I believe, in pole vault.
About to get started here. Guns in the air, and they're off. I don't know who that is for Corry's out in front. That's about a half a hurdle lead. And she will go across first place.
Great effort there. She won by quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's the downfall, folks. We aren't real sure of our competitors who they are. We know some of them, but John and I never coached any girls sports for boys football, so that's how we know the majority of the kids that we know.
Yeah, I always tell that's it's I find it funny. Probably the other people don't find it funny, but there's been a few times where, I'd been around some boys in sports and I didn't even know they had a sister.
Right?
Petersons are one of them. I didn't know they had a sister.
Right.
There was a couple other ones I had no idea they had sisters.
Yeah, and then all the years that we did the coaching of the rec football, you lose track of, oh, that's right, he did have a sister,
Right. Well, yeah, the other thing is, too, those guys that used to be little guys, they're growing up now. I see some of them, and it takes me a minute to figure out who they are because they've just grown up so much.
Right.
Getting lined up for another heat here. They're checking all the hurdles. A couple of them got knocked around. there going to be a second girls heat?
That would not have been a good sport for me. That a good event, rather. The hurdles would probably have been my demise.
Still waiting to get the track cleared here. All good now. The ladies will get in their blocks. The second heat is off. Close one here. 3 Corry. This is all Corry heat.
Final call for the boys 110-meter high hurdles. Final call boys 110-meter high hurdles. Hurdle crew stand by so we can make the adjustment on the hurdles.
And it is close down to the wire there, but I believe that lane 2 will win.
Second call, girls and boys.
Good. That was a nice effort there. And like you said, we had 3 Corry girls out in front, and all of them did very well. And there were not a whole lot of separation between the 3 of them.
So I heard Coach say, you know, move all the hurdles back to that blue line, and they got to go up 2 notches for the boys here.
Blue marks that are toward the finish line. So move your hurdle. Don't carry your hurdle toward the finish line. Carry your hurdle towards the start line. Sorry. Back. Up 2 on the blue and back towards the starting line.
See how many teenagers can follow directions here, as we already have a bit of a quagmire going on down here. There we go. Now we're going the right direction.
Yes. Got Mr. Brad Allen out there helping them out.
Yeah, I noticed Ryan Brundage down there.
Ryan's one of the
former
coaches.
track star,
Yeah.
Corry track star.
Yep, I remember years ago I went out back to the shed one day for something, and Ryan and Abby Whitaker were out practicing throwing, and I had to pick on them. I rolled my window down and told them that they threw like girls. But there was, I probably should have added exceptional, because both of them were really good, and both of them went and threw at college. Not sure what school it was, but it was down around Penn State area where Abby went, and Ryan went to Penn State.
Yes.
And now we have to call her Ryan Brundage Muncie.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
She married Nate Muncie.
Track looks ready here, so boys are getting into their blocks now. We will see Blake Cook here trying to figure out, he looks like he's in lane 4 in this first heat. About to get ready here. Blake is to the first hurdle first. Yes, he is fast.
Wow.
Okay. That's impressive.
Wow.
And he wins by about 3 hurdle lengths.
Yeah, I was counting his steps. He took 3 steps between each hurdle.
Brad,
Wow.
maybe you can go down there and race him while he does the hurdles and you just run.
No. No. I don't think I could beat him on a mini bike. That was fast.
Yeah.
And that's why he's the defending state champion.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think he took first place in one of the hurdle events and third place in the other at states.
That sounds
Sound right?
right, yeah. Oh, now that was so there won't be a second heat for boys. Now they're going to take the hurdles off, and I think they said 100-meter dash was coming up here next.
Oh, okay. We'll see Connor Sterling. I do know that.
Hurdle crew, please clear the track. Thank you.
I know one thing about a track meet, it takes a lot of people to put one of these on.
We're going to do third and final call for girls and boys 1,600-meter run.
So
That'll
special,
be right after the girls and boys 100-meter dash.
special thanks to any of the parents that volunteer.
So 1,600-meter runners, get ready.
Yeah, it takes a lot of hands behind the scenes to put on a track meet. That's for sure.
They're already getting set up here. Track is not cleared yet. I see Grace Allen. I see her name is on the tip of my tongue. Basketball player also here on the far left.
Haley Muma? Is Haley in there?
I'm not sure. Michaela Comets, that's it.
Oh, okay. Michaela. I couldn't see which one you were talking about, but yeah, Michaela's very quick. Saw her, she's a versatile athlete too, because we've seen her play softball as well, and she's real quick in softball.
Track is cleared now. It looked like Meadville had the early lead, but Grace Allen pulls out in front.
Wow.
And looks like she is going to take the win in lane 2, followed by Meadville in 1, and Corry, I believe that was lane 4. I believe it was the same young lady that won the hurdles, the first heat in the hurdles.
Okay.
Looks like there will be a second heat here in the 100-meter for girls. Corry doing well so far.
Looks
By
like,
my count, we've won a number of events.
yeah. Looks like they're setting hurdles up on the other side of the track.
So we're at the 100-meter now, 1,600-meter, boys and girls combined.
Are they done with the hurdle events?
Yeah, maybe they're just putting them away, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah, I saw them lining them up over there.
No steeplechase or anything like that
Okay.
for high school.
Yeah, we don't have a hammer. We don't have a hammer throw or what are the other? Not decathlon, but there's a couple other.
Still waiting to get the track
events.
cleared here. We're good to go now. Very tight heat here. Corry in the second lane pulls out in the lead, and the Corry runner also in the sixth lane. Looks like she'll come in second. And
Look
I
like
believe Meadville in third there.
almost look like Chloe Jaworski in the fifth lane. Not sure who the winner was.
Another girls' heat getting set up here in the 100-meter dash. It's just chilly enough.
Yeah, I was a little warm when I first got here with a sweatshirt on, but I'm comfortable now. Not to jinx us, but I did bring my rain jacket as well.
I was going to bring an umbrella over, but I figured with this wind,
Yeah,
wasn't going to do
you might end up in
too
Columbus.
much good. Yeah, it's really kicking up now.
Yeah, and there's quite a few more people here now than when it first started as well. Like you said, we started about 7 minutes early, so.
Oh, Derek reported that was Maddie Leofsky that won that last heat.
Okay.
And now that I see her, yes, that was her.
Yep, it's hard to tell from up
yeah,
here.
it's hard to tell when they're running by too.
I was planning on bringing my binoculars, but of course I was running late.
Yeah, good crowd. I mean, it's hard when these events, start at 4 o'clock.
Right? A lot of people don't get out of work till
Right.
3:30, 4 o'clock.
We're about to get this third heat underway. The track is cleared. Four runners in this heat. Lanes 1, 2, 4, and 6. And these are 3 Corry runners with a Meadville runner. Corry out in the lead. And Corry in lane 4 will win. Followed by Meadville in lane 2. That was Ellie Carey.
Okay.
One more girls' heat, it looks like.
This is our first try at doing this type of broadcast, so it's a little difficult, and we're not going to be able to give you probably anything from our field event out back there, but maybe we can get an update from somebody.
This is all Corry in this heat. And that is, again, the basketball player. I can't, what's her name? Liv. Last name, cannot remember.
Liv Swan, maybe?
Yes, that is it.
Okay. Well, if you can remember half of it, maybe I can remember the other half.
Together, we're like one whole brain here.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm speaking of myself here, of course.
Now, boys getting set up in the blocks here.
Yeah, this should be interesting.
Like you said, Connor Sterling. Trying to see who else is down there. Maybe Derek can help out a little bit. He can zoom in.
Final call, girls and boys 1600 meter run. Final call, girls and boys 1600 meter run. We will be running that event separately.
Isaac Hicks, that's, yes, I was trying to think of his name.
Okay.
First call,
Bentley
girls and
Luther.
boys 4x100 meter relay.
And I think the other
First
ones
call,
are
girls and
Meadville.
boys 4x100 meter relay.
Who's that? Huh? Lucas Higby, okay. Yeah,
These
are
guys
about,
look a lot different these days.
yeah, that's why I said this is about the tail end of our coaching career, I believe.
Mhm.
So
I saw Lucas playing basketball a year ago, not this past season, a year before, and I'm looking at him going, I know that kid, and then it dawned on me that's who it was Lucas. And he's turned out to be a real good athlete. He was always a very coachable kid.
about to get underway here. The boys 100-meter dash. This is the first heat. Meadville with some speed there in lane 3.
Wow.
And he's going to run away with it. Connor Sterling looks like he's going to be able to hold on the second. But it's a bit of a photo finish down there.
Yeah, that was close. Some of the our listening and viewing audience might remember the name Journey Brown. He was a Meadville track and field star and football star. Actually went on to Penn State to play and then had to vacate the sport due to a medical issue. But Journey Brown, last I knew, still held the state record for the 100-meter.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, I don't know if he still does it, but do you know what he did after he couldn't play football anymore?
No.
He was on a pit crew for a NASCAR team. I don't know exactly which one, but that he was on a pit crew for a NASCAR team, which they do take a lot of former football players and stuff like that for those crews, carrying those heavy tires around and stuff.
And everything's about speed,
right?
You know, and Journey was pretty quick. We saw that on the football field and on the track.
Yeah, luckily for us, I think that was the few years we didn't have to play Meadville.
Right. Yeah, he had that record-setting performance against Oil City with over 700 yards rushing and 12 touchdowns or 10 touchdowns. Crazy. When I saw that score, I remember when I saw that score, I thought, what a misprint that was.
Right.
102 to 91 or 93, something like that, something crazy. And my first thought was, I went to a football game and a track meet broke out.
Right. I'm not sure if there was some question about the finish there. It seems like they're taking a little bit longer than usual to get them. There they go. Yeah, we need a field reporter down there.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have to try to come up with a plan for our next broadcast and see if we can get somebody down on the field to either text us some stuff or I don't exactly know how we would put a cordless headset on them and have them chat with us.
Second heat's about to get underway here.
Leave that technical stuff to you. How's that?
It's a tight one here. Meadville looks like they're going to go in first and second. And maybe third at the end.
Wow. Great effort.
I do not know who either of the Corry runners were.
Now I'm drawing a blank.
Well, maybe Derek can get zoomed in there. Okay, so Bentley Luther was the one in lane 4.
And the other young man is a wrestler. We watched him wrestle this year. And I'm drawing a blank. He was a first-year wrestler for Corry this year.
Well, you'll figure it out about 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Ding. That's what it'll be like, too. Like, ding. Bell will ring, and there it will be. That name will pop out. My wife will ask me who I'm talking about.
Right. I think we're going to have one more heat here of the 100 meter. Then we'll get set up for the 1600. Seems like it's getting a little darker.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Doesn't look anything imminent yet, though. Just cloudy. And that wind really comes and goes. Now we're ready for this next heat. Looks like all 3 runners are from Corry in lanes 2, 4, and 6. Very close. That's Lucas Higby there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he came across first. It's going to be very close. And I think that will be the end of the 100 meter. Wait for the announcer to verify. But I do think the 1600's coming up next. Brad was good enough to get us a schedule. Where did you get that from?
Mike Lesher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I noticed him down there too.
Yeah, he said he's not coaching. He just helps out, which is very nice of him.
Yeah.
And he said, I have something that might be helpful to you. And I said, well, I'll give it back to you after the end of the meet. And he said, no, you guys keep that. He said,
Nice. Very helpful.
yeah. He said he made extra copies. And thanks, Mr. Mike Lesher, for that. We appreciate it.
Next event on the track will be the girls 16.
Mike's been very helpful over the years
followed
with
by
us.
the boys.
Helped out with the rec program for a few years and helped us out along the way even after he moved up to the actually he went JV and varsity. I don't think he was at the middle school level.
Girls 1600 meter about to get underway. It's also very hard to tell the teams because Meadville's uniforms are practically the same as the uniforms we have on.
Mm-hmm. Except they're red. They have red on them instead of the orange, but it's hard to.
Where do you even see red?
It's hard to see.
I see black and white is about it. You have better eyesight than I do.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm wearing glasses, so. Otherwise I couldn't see anything.
We probably both heard your blind ump.
Wow, yeah.
I bet you we both have heard that. That's when I always held the clicker out and said, here you go.
Before girls here in the 1600. Meadville out with a pretty good sized lead here in the first half a lap or so.
Mm-hmm. I see underneath the tent there when I was down there earlier that Mr. Andy Pataki's down there, and he was a long-time coach for track and field here at Corry High School.
Yeah, he's the one doing the announcing. I don't know what else he's doing down there, but that's his voice over the loudspeaker if you can hear it over the broadcast.
Right? See all kinds of coaches running around here for different sports taking in the event today.
Yeah, I saw former AD, Mr. Mike Daniels over there. Well, Meadville's in first, just went around the first lap.
That's Chloe Jaworski in first.
Oh, okay.
Mariana Zins. I'm not sure who the third one is.
I think the third one is from Meadville.
Okay.
Because I think they have white on their shirts and we have white on our shorts.
Okay. That's why I didn't know her, I guess. That's pretty good. I knew two of the girls, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's good that you could remember their names.
Yes.
The young lady from Meadville's really stretching out a lead here now.
It's nice to see so many multi-sport athletes.
She's got about a full straightaway lead with 2 laps to go.
Second call for the girls and boys 4x100 meter relay. Second call for the girls and boys 4x100 meter relay. First call, girls and boys 400 meter dash.
This young lady for Meadville is just cruising. She looks like she's just out for a nice run.
Yeah, she
got a big stride.
She does have a long stride, yes. Chloe Jaworski heading towards the start-finish line. They have some jumps going on. I don't know if they're just warming up down there, John, or Meadville runner finished now.
Yeah, and she's about a half the track ahead of Jaworski.
Mariana Zins just got past, and she's trying to regain that again, that spot.
Jaworski kicking it into another gear there.
Yep.
Finish it out.
Good effort.
And it's going to be down to neck and neck here for third.
You think Mariana might be drafting?
Ed Meadville will come in third there. And Mariana Zins will come in fourth. Gonna get the boys up here next. See Nick scouting. And the one Brad knows but doesn't know. And any other names there, Derek?
Is Ethan Dumb out there? No.
I have 4 Corry runners and 3 Meadville runners. Owen Wintemute. We'll work on the other 2. I'm sure we'll hear a name yelled out. Maybe we can figure it out. Getting things sorted out down there at the starting line. I'm not sure what the problem is from here. maybe this is Meadville's event because they're out in front here early.
Mm-hmm.
Meadville runners in first and second with Nick Scout in there in third.
First call, boys long jump. First call, boys long jump. We'll go third and final call for girls and boys 4x100 meter relay. Third and final call, girls and boys 4x100 meter relay. Second call, girls and boys 400 meter dash. Second call, girls and boys 400 meter dash.
It's Meadville in first and second, Nick Scout in third, and Meadville in fourth. They're starting to all stretch out a little bit here now.
Boys 300 meter hurdles. First call, girls and boys 300 meter hurdles.
I heard somebody say Braxton. Was that the wrestler?
Yes. I thought the name was Braxton earlier, and I was trying to put a last name to that. Hayes.
There you go.
Okay, now that we got that.
Now we can call it a night. All right, we'll see you all tomorrow.
Well, at least we picked off another one.
Nick catching up there.
Yeah, Nick looked like he was making a little bit of a move coming down the back stretch here.
Coming around here for their third lap. One to go.
Nick's a hard-working athlete. He's always pushed himself.
Well, he's always running like a track meet on the basketball courts.
Right. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I think Nick's going to overtake the Meadville runner in front of him. He's not going to catch the guy out in first, though. He has a sizable advantage. Although these guys are making a move here. Nick is going to move into second place here. Trying to stretch it out. So this is the final leg right here, I believe, right?
Yes.
Young man from Meadville is definitely picking it up here, really pushing it.
Yeah, he's going to come across in first. And looks like Meadville is going to try and overtake Nick there around the last turn. Looks like he was saving something. He's going to pull away here.
Wow. Yeah, he had a little left in the tank too, didn't he?
So Meadville will come in first and second, and Nick Scout in third here in the 1600 meter. Well, just when I said it was getting a little darker and cloudier, now the sun is trying to peek out and the wind has subsided. Maybe it's the calm before the storm, but I'll take it.
Here goes Braxton Hayes. He's picking it up a notch. Just as you said something about the wind.
I know. You'd think I'd learn.
I'm taking a peek out here at the field events. They're throwing the javelin right, or throwing the discus right now. Excuse me. I can't see that far away to see who the competitors are.
So it should be the 4x100 meter relay next.
Looks like they're warming up down in the jumping pits again.
Third and final call, girls and boys 400 meter run. Third and final call, girls and boys 400 meter run. Second call, girls and boys 300 meter hurdles. Second call, girls and boys 300 meter hurdles.
Well, we will have more hurdles.
Okay. Looks like former Corry police chief Mike Cherry down there on the sideline. He's the, I believe, the officer at the school.
School
right?
resource officer?
Yes.
Getting the relay blocks set up here. It's going to take a little bit more time for them to get set up because they got to get spread out here around the track. Again, this is the 4x100 meter relay for girls. Trying to see who we have here for Corry.
First call for the girls high jump. First call, girls high jump. Exchange zone 1, are you ready? Exchange zone 1 is ready. Exchange zone 2 is ready. Exchange zone 3 is ready. Mr. Starter.
Okay, about to get underway here. It's Meadville in lane 1, Corry in lane 2 and lane 3. And I think we had a starting gun that didn't go off. And try it again.
Second call, girls long jump, boys triple jump. Second call, girls long jump,
Oops.
Second call, boys long jump, girls triple. Second call, boys long jump, girls triple.
Corry girls look like they had a problem getting that baton handed off, but she recovered. Meadville back in the lead. Be a tough anchor leg for Corry here to catch up.
Good effort. Good
Just a
hard,
bit of
hard
a
race there.
hard handoff there on that first pass.
Next event on the track will be the boys 4x100 meter relay.
So boys 4x100 get setting up now.
Girls and boys 400 meter runners should be preparing to head towards the starting line.
This will be for Corry Connor Sterling.
So second call, girls and boys 300 meter hurdles. First call, girls and boys 800 meter run.
Keaton for Cena. Which Hodak is that?
Cooper.
Cooper. And who is the other one from Corry? I don't know who that is. He's in the infield. He's going to go across the field now. Sun is out.
It is. Turned out to be a pretty decent day.
Yeah, it was a lot of hit or miss with the weather today. I mean, every time I looked at it, it changed. It went from like 100% to 60% to 30%, you know, and it was like, looked like most of it stayed north of us. We lucked out.
We are scheduled to do boys baseball tomorrow out in Columbus, girls softball on Thursday at home, and then Monday I believe is a girls softball game scheduled for home with Union City. So not real sure. It's pretty iffy for tomorrow and
Yeah, if we get as much rain as they're
Thursday.
calling for overnight, I have a hard time believing that the baseball field will be ready.
right. Softball field, like you said the other day, John, could be played on, you know, even if it rained pretty heavy all day, as long as it was.
Look at the tarp on the mound and home plate now. There's already puddles on the tarp on home plate. Still getting set up here for this
Exchange zone 1, are you ready?
4x100 meter
Exchange zone
for
1
boys.
is ready. Exchange zone 2 is not ready. Exchange zone 2 is ready. Exchange zone 3 is ready.
Looks like
Mr.
there will
Starter.
just be one team of Corry and one team of Meadville here. About to get this one underway. That'll be Cooper Hodak to start this race. Keith Versina in the second position. The third position, I'm not sure who that is, and Connor Sterling will do the anchor leg. It's close to the first handoff here. Looks like this one's going to come down to the anchor. I know Meadville's anchor's got some speed there from the earlier race.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're going to outrun Connor Sterling like that, you must be pretty fast.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Connor is no slouch by any means, and that young man from Meadville is really fast. I would say probably 8 out of 10 meets Connor wins running just like he just ran.
Yeah, they had
That
really
whole
good,
team, rather.
really good passing of the baton there. Didn't look like any mistakes. It was close all the way till the end there.
The next event on the track is going to be the girls 400 meter run, followed by the boys. Third call, boys long jump. Third call.
Did they just say 400 meter?
I believe so.
Jump. That's third call for boys long jump. Third call for boys triple jump. We'll give a second call for the girls high jump. Second call girls high jump. 300 meter hurdle crew, be ready.
So 400 meter, then the 300 meter hurdles. About to get started here in the girls 400 meter. It's like Meadville in lane 1, Corry in lane 2, Meadville in lane 3, and Corry in lane 4. Meadville out in front. It's like Michaela Comets in second there. Meadville will come in first, Michaela Comets in second, and Corry. Like it's going to be close here at the end. And Meadville will pass Baker. And Baker will come in second, Meadville in first, Lucas Baker in second, Meadville in third, and Corry in fourth.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't Landon Atha, but I thought it might have been from a distance away. You get a little closer, Landon's a big guy.
So they're going to get the hurdles set up now, I believe.
Hurdle crew, we need the 300-meter hurdle set up.
And the 300-meter hurdle set up.
It's the third and final call for the girls and boys 300-meter hurdles. Second call, girls and boys 800-meter run. Second call, girls and boys 800-meter run. First call, girls and boys 200-meter dash.
I'm learning something today. What all those marks on the track meant, finally, you know. So these hurdles will be set up on the green marks.
Okay.
Something else, you just go over there and do it. So it's hard to get the results because they do it throughout the whole meet a lot of times.
Right. So they
Like
just
Keaton's over there running the triple jump now because he was too busy doing something else earlier. You know?
So they just log the distance or the distance of a jump or the time of a run, and well, the runs are all obviously.
This is the 300-meter. Girls hurdle set to 30 inches. Starter trying to get his gun set up over there, it looks like. And then we'll get this one underway. Looks like he's got a problem. You bring a spare starting gun?
Malfunction, huh? You see some more people over in the pits doing some triple jumps there. That's an interesting event. They have people in the east side of the field down here doing the high jump.
Yeah, I think they finished up with the shot put over there. Were they doing the shot put and the discus in this? Or they were doing the discus
Back
over
here.
there? Okay. I think they finished up with the shot put. I think they might be finished up with most of the field events over there.
I think actually we're getting closer to a conclusion to the meet here.
Yeah, we just got a
Everything's
few
winding
more
down.
events here. 5 more events, including this 300-meter hurdle. Think maybe we got the starting gun figured out. Corry going to be out in front here in lane 4.
Maddie Liowski. No, that's not Maddie.
I think they said Maggie.
Maggie? Okay. I thought I was hearing Maddie, and I thought that's not Maddie Liowski.
We're going to have a second heat. So Corry was 1 and 2, followed by 3 Meadville runners.
Trying to look through some of the names on this roster here, John. Like you said, there's so many on here that it's hard to look through even.
Final call, girls and boys 800-meter run. Final call, girls and boys 800-meter run. Second call, girls and boys 200-meter dash. Second call, girls and boys 200-meter dash. Second call, girls and boys javelin. Second call, girls and boys javelin. Third final call, girls high jump.
All Corry runners in this heat. Now they'll raise the hurdles up to 36 inches for the boys. Blake Cook. Gavin Kent, I believe.
Okay.
Hurdle crew, please move the hurdles up 2 notches. Hurdle crew, hurdles up 2 notches, please.
And I think the other 3 runners are from Meadville.
We're going to do third and final call, girls and boys 800-meter run. Second call, girls and boys 200-meter run. First call, girls and boys 3,200-meter run.
Got all the hurdles reset. Blake out in front. And Blake will cruise along to first place, and Gavin Kent will come in second, followed by the 3 Meadville runners.
Hurdle crew, clear the track. Hurdle crew, clear the track.
The hurdles will come off and will be the 800-meter boys and girls combined. Depending on how many we have here, I guess.
Right. I think they're all done over behind us, like you said. Yeah, everything's clear behind us in the field events. We're winding down here with the, I believe this is the last run, right?
No, we got a few more here to
Oh, do
go.
we? Okay. Yeah, we still have, looks like 3 events. Make sure to check out the Corry Journal. I see Mr. Joel Cook patrolling the sidelines with his camera in hand.
Girls 800-meter runners, boys 800-meter runners, please report to the starting line. boys javelin.
I was wrong. There's still a field event left. Girls and boys javelin.
This is the 800 meter. This is the young lady, I believe, from Meadville that from the 1600 meter.
Yes.
Concession stand.
Meadville will come in first in the 800 meter. Corry in second. Paxton Zins. Weston Atha.
Girls and boys 3200 meter run.
Weston Atha.
Girls and boys 3200 meter run. Second call, girls and boys 3200 meter run.
About to get the boys 800 meter underway. Paxton out to the lead. Three Meadville runners behind Paxton, then Weston Atha and Riley Mumaw, all there in that lead pack. Paxton starting to stretch it out a little bit here. Comes across for the first lap.
This is really tough with having to pace yourself. You know, you have to figure out your own body and your own strengths when it comes to a race like this.
Paxton with a pretty big lead now. Weston Atha battling for third.
It's not too hard to pick off Weston with those shoes. Wow. Paxton Zinn's kicking it in here. Gavin Kent doing what he does best, cheering on his teammates.
The hype man.
He is.
And Atho will come through third. Now we'll get ready for the 200 meter. And in my personal favorite, the 3,200 meter, because who doesn't love to run 2 miles?
Yeah. 400, excuse me. Meter. I'd like to know what the kid that was pretty fast on Meadville. Mm-hmm.
He just jumped a mile in the long jump. I'd like to know how far he jumped.
Well, I think probably not in tomorrow's edition of the Journal, but I would think probably Thursday's edition. They'll have the results.
Next event on the track is going to be the girls 200 meter dash, followed by the boys. We're going to do a third and final call for the girls and boys 3,200 meter run. Third and final call, girls and boys 3,200 meter run. We'll have a first call for the girls and boys 4x400 meter relay.
Track is one of those sports where a lot of different athletes can compete because there's so many different events. If you're a runner, there's all kinds of running events. If you're a jumper, there's quite a few different jumps. If you throw, all kinds of good stuff.
And the 200 meter, girls 200 meter is off here. Looks like Grace Allen might be out in front here in lane 2. And she is out in front. She will take first, and I believe Meadville in second and Corry in third. Going to be a second girls meet or heat.
Comes that wind again.
Got the track cleared now. Ready to get the second heat underway. Corry out in front in lane 2. Corry in second place. In lane 4. Corry taking first and second in that heat. That was Lake and Bale to win that heat, and Johnny Craker was in second.
All right. Good job, ladies.
You're really getting the full effect here at home with the wind. You know?
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
Looks like we are going to luck out and just check the radar. Looks like maybe we're going to get hit here about 7 o'clock, it looks like. So if you're enjoying this nice evening and you're out, you maybe got about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Girls will have another heat in the 200. This heat is all Corry runners. Now it looks like boys are getting set up. Connor Sterling. Track's cleared. About to get the boys 200 underway. Looks like Meadville will be in first here in the third lane, followed by Blake Cook. Not Blake Cook, Connor Sterling. That's how they'll finish up. Meadville, Connor Sterling, and another runner from Meadville in third.
Got another heat over there, I believe, right?
Yes, I believe so. And everybody gets to take a hurdle home.
Right.
Got the track cleared up for another heat in the 200. I believe that's Braxton Hayes for Corry.
Well, that'll take us to the final two events. The 3200 and then the 4x400 relay.
We're going to run the girls and boys 3,200 meter run together. So second call for the girls and boys 4x400 meter relay.
They may have also checked the radar.
Yes. Yeah. Realize it's approaching the 6 o'clock hour, right?
Yeah, we're a little after 6 now,
Okay.
so that rain is on its way.
Mm-hmm.
Keep everybody nice and dry. Give them enough time to tear everything down. This event, 2 miles. You know, the kids probably run it in under 10 minutes, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to run 1 mile in under 10 minutes.
Yeah. You and I both. I used to be able to walk. I was kind of a speed walking type of guy. Just walked at a good pace. I used to be able to walk a mile in, under 15.
Right.
Which isn't bad, I guess.
Yeah.
But I walked from the school to my house this winter, and it was it's not quite a mile, and it was about 20 minutes. So not bad considering the weather and
trudging
conditions.
through the snow.
Right?
It's like walking in sand.
You have to take the age factor in there, too, into consideration.
Well, you're only 27, right?
Right, yeah. Actually 36. I
Okay.
turned the numbers around. I know I'm too old to be digging holes with a post hole digger. That's what I was doing today, John. I'll feel that one tomorrow.
I'm sure. Try and see who some of our Corry athletes are as they come around here. Nick Scouten, Haley Moomaw.
Looked like Ethan. That was Ethan Bell out front, right?
Okay.
Okay. Ethan's getting a good push from the Meadville runner.
Well, I would need a push to make it around this many times, or maybe I could ask to get on its back. They have a pretty good pace going there.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Hellfest.
It's completing lap number 3.
Ethan Dunn has stretched the lead out pretty good here. Is that Farah?
Yes.
Okay. Thought it was. Didn't recognize her without her headgear on. Farah Forspring we're referring to.
So that was lap number 4, or 1 mile. Nick looked like he's keeping second, close enough to make a move there maybe late in this race.
We did have to run for our fitness test in basic training a couple years back. 2-mile run, and my best was 13:28, so it wasn't terrible, but I was not really a runner per se.
And Haley Mumma is in the lead for the ladies. She has about as much as a lead as Ethan does on the boys' side there. She's leading comfortably. I believe that was lap number 5 now. Nick closing in a little bit there.
Right. It'd be nice to see Nick surpass him and have our boys 1 and 2. Coach Brandon Fox down there encouraging the runners.
Nick really making his move now, it looks like.
Yeah. Comes Ethan. He's down to what, almost 2 laps left, right?
I believe so.
Nick is closing in, as you said. Nick has that stride. He just looks like he can keep going all night.
Nick was able to move into second. Ethan on his final lap. I don't know who's in 4th place there in Corry, but he might have a chance to move up to 3rd as well. He's turned it on a little bit because he was right there with that other Meadville runner.
Right.
Although, I don't know. Now that one Nick had passed, looks like maybe he's turning it on a little bit there on that back stretch. Close that gap up a little bit more.
Ethan just cruising around.
Yeah, he will be in 1st easily. Haley Mumal will also easily end up in 1st.
Right. Starter showing showing the final lap, right?
Yep.
For Ethan
Haley
Dunn.
will have one more.
Right.
Nick will be 2nd. Able to hold off that late run from Meadville.
Boys, 32, sorry, Final call, girls and boys 4x400 meter relay. Final call, girls and boys 4x400 meter relay.
Here comes Haley Mumau. Almost to the back stretch here. So we have the 4x400 relay to go, and that will conclude the meet. Like you said, I think a good showing by the Corry kids today. They did a very nice job.
Yeah, we're happy to bring this to you. You know, we'll work on ways to improve and bring you more coverage. As the season goes on here, we have 3 more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can, maybe we move around a little bit and bring you some more of the field events next time.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if it would be better off if we were just down there. You know, we could easily film from track level. But again, it's hard. You can't be at both ends at once, no matter where we go. So.
Right. Eric Forspring pushes herself, finish up this long 3,200 run. So is this 4x400 relay both boys and girls as well?
Yep.
Okay.
So I think once we get this event done, we're probably going to get wrapped up pretty quick here, just because I think the weather may be rolling in. We're getting a little bit later here. It's 6:20 now. Like I said, I think you have until about 7 o'clock probably at the latest before the first wave comes. So again, we thank everybody for tuning in. We're happy to be here. It was a great event today. Looks like Corry has been successful. You check out the Corry Journal newspaper, corryjournal.com, or Facebook for the full results from track here. And thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow's baseball.
Yes. Weather permitting.
Weather permitting. Thursday softball. And then take a bit of a holiday break there. And then Monday back with softball. The weather doesn't look the greatest for any of those, but we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like
I didn't think today would happen, and here we are.
Right. Looked like we were going to be on about a 10-day rain spree, but hopefully the wind changes directions and we get a few more
today,
events
I think a lot of it pushed north, so we kind of lucked out here. At least it's supposed to be warm, though. 70s, I believe, all through Sunday.
Nice.
Today was almost humid.
Yes. Yeah, it was. There's times where, like I said, it was quite warm.
I'm not sure what the delay is here to get this last event going.
Okay. We heard the whistle blow. That means something's going to happen, right?
Yes. One team for Corry and one team for Meadville. Meadville in lane 1, Corry in lane 2.
Starting with the girls.
This is the 4x400 meter relay. And I don't know what the problem was, but no start.
So I wonder if they'll start somebody else to. Well, they go in order though, right? Everybody has a spot on the relay.
And then we're going to have the boys run first.
I didn't hear what he said first.
He said they're going to clear the track and have the boys run first.
Okay.
Ladies, you're all warmed up now.
So boys are going to go first. Looks like Gavin Kent, Paxton Zins, Weston Atha, and Blake Cook.
That looks like a pretty quick team.
Looks like maybe Corey's going to have two teams.
Yes.
I'm not sure who's on the other team there. Ethan Bem, Braxton Hayes. I'm not sure who the other two are. Well, at least I'm having some enjoyment with this Pirates hat. I will pay attention to the Pirates a little bit more. At least they won, you know. The
Right.
Phillies did not win again. Look horrible.
That is a nice looking lid.
You know how long it took me to like pick out a hat? Too much time. I spent like an hour looking on websites.
I have a couple of Pirates hats. I have a lot of Dolphins hats. So there, I just gave it away. Everyone knows that I'm a disgruntled sports fan. Other than the Beavers. The Beavers never let me down. Lady Beavers and the Beavers.
Trying to get them all squared away down there in the starting line. Maybe we're just waiting for it to rain now.
Making progress here.
Yep. Getting the starting blocks set up for those that want starting blocks. Okay, we're all set now. Meadville out with the early lead.
Western Atha has some ground to make up here. He's kicking it in. He's made up some, John, as we get to the backstretch here.
Just had to stay close enough to give Paxton a chance here.
He's making up some ground as well. Paxton is kicking it in. Wow. He's really kicking it in as he gets to the back stretch here. And now it's going to be an all-out sprint to the finish here. There goes Paxton. Now we got Blake Cook. Meadville runner's holding his own there.
Yeah. Blake usually only have to run 100 yards once.
Right. Blake's got a nice stride going, though. Now he's going to kick it in. Very nice job by both schools there.
That was a good race.
That was an entertaining race, yeah. So we have the girls to go, and looks like it'll be a minute here before they get set.
Braxton Hayes, the anchor for the other Corry team.
Great effort. Okay, the starter's blowing the whistle, so getting everybody ready.
Getting this one underway as it starts to cloud up a little bit. Again, you can definitely see the dark clouds rolling in now. So
Yeah, it's not too far from the weather that they've been calling for. Hope everyone really takes notice, because they said there's supposed to be severe thunderstorms. So.
Yep, severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock. Looks like once this first line of storms comes through, it's not going to be as bad later, but
It looks like we only have one
Yep.
One team from
one
each
team
school,
from
right?
each. Pretty much stride for stride here in the first leg. Again, after this race, we're going to wrap it up pretty quick to get out of here before the weather hits. So we thank everybody for tuning in again. We'll be here for the 3 other home meets.
Yes, we always appreciate all of our followers, and like John said, we'll see what we can do for our next track meet to maybe give you a little more insight. We'll have a better grip on who's who.
Corry will be in the lead at the end of the first heat. First leg, I mean. Corry maintaining a slight lead.
I don't know what I noticed in some of the boys' races, the Meadville teams, Meadville boys really kick it in and have a lot in the tank coming down the stretch. And
Well, the final runner for Meadville is the young lady that ran a very fast 400, I believe,
Right.
and a very fast 1600
mm-hmm.
against Michaela Comets. This anchor leg should be interesting here. Corry holding on. Corry stretching out their lead a little bit more.
We need that good stretch there, because I have a feeling that this young lady from Meadville is going to really kick it in. Michaela's a good anchor person, though, because she's a quick out of the gate girl. And I'm sure she'll have a little bit in the tank when she comes down the backstretch as well. Maggie Young. Good exchange to Michaela Comets.
And she is cruising from Meadville.
Yes, she is. She's almost at a sprint all the way around here. Hope Michaela's got some in the tank, because here she comes. That was impressive. Overcame quite a lead to win it.
Yeah, great job by everybody today. Again, we thank everybody for tuning in. Hope to see you tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, hopefully Thursday.
Right.
And make sure you keep track of our Facebook page or website. We'll get the information on the weather. To everybody, thank you again for tuning in. For John Yatsko, Brad Swanson, and Derek